Hello there and welcome to Wesley Park, home of Havant and Waterlooville, the latest stop on Truro City's fledgling Conference South campaign. Now, the White Tigers have been licking their wounds this week after Salisbury City inflicted their first defeat of the season on Tuesday night, while the Hawks of Havant have certainly had their wins clipped of late. They have now lost 3 consecutive games since winning at Boreham Wood on the season's opening day. The hosts consequently lie in 17th place. Truro sit 3rd, just 1 point behind Dartford at the table summit. Coverage will continue right after this break. We welcome you back as our 2 teams take the field. Havant and Waterlooville in their blue and white stripes. Truro City changed in grey for today. Team news for City sees 2 changes. Young Ed Palmer comes in at right back for his first start. He replaces Barry McConnell, while Joe Broad comes into midfield replacing Jake Ash. Ash's ankle injury picked up at Salisbury in the week means he can only make the bench. The captain's armband, as a result, goes to young Marcus Martin. Not so young these days, but good news for City fans is Barry Howell's returned to the bench. Few early warning signs for Lee Hodges' boys. Back in again. Can Brian Barrett get on the end of it? He can. Looking lively here, Havant. Brian Barrett moves onto his right foot, takes on Palmer and beats him well. Brian Barrett goes close and it's converted. Goal for Havant, and it was Wes Fogden who took it in. Great Brian Barrett beat the debutant Ed Palmer with a bit of ease there, squared it well, and it's Fogden who converted for Havant, and it's 1-0, just 2 minutes 40 on the clock. Bad start for Truro. As Walker clips it forward. Ashmore tries to get there, he doesn't get there, Pugh wins it, Martin's underneath, shot from Taylor, but it's over. Not a bad chance that for Truro, they didn't do well. Taylor now. Clips to Affle back. Martin, space for Martin, shoots his left foot, excellent effort, but it's just narrowly wide. Better from Truro, they've come right back into the game. Get there, and Brian Barrett has space. Haven't seen much of him yet, apart from the assist for the goal, and he takes on Palmer again. Space for Brian Barrett, he takes on Palmer, Palmer doesn't get there, still Brian Barrett, chance now, on his left foot, Barrett! Very narrowly wide, right across the face of the goal. They'd have expected danger from Craig Brian Barrett, joined from Farnborough this summer. When he gets those legs open, he's got pace to burn, and Palmer couldn't live with him again there. It's a 3-man wall for City, as Ramsey lines it up. McBean and co lurk for Havant in the box, but Ramsey does shoot. It's low, it's hard, and it's off the post. Fantastic effort from Steve Ramsey. He struck that awfully well, must have been at least 35 yards. Well played, Brian Barrett to Wes Fogden on the right now. The Winkers linking up for Havant. Bit of space for Fogden, right foot ball. Adams can't get there, excellent header! It's Scott Jones, the trialist. Well-met header off the underside of the bar. It was well worked from Havant to Waterlooville, and they've now earned a 2-0 lead. Fogden's cross. Scott Jones, the trialist, got there, and Tim Sandencombe a very little chance to save it. It's 2-0 to the Hawks, and Truro City have got a mountain to climb in this first half. 37 minutes on the clock. Hinshelwood out wide to Jake Newton though. Newton for Havant. Wes Fogden comes back. Ramsey's an option. Fogden goes out wide. Fogden to Newton. This is well worked. Jake Newton for Havant. Chance. Hinshelwood. And it's in. But the flag's up, ruling out Warren McBean's effort. It was well worked by Havant. Which Hinshelwood, was it a shot? Was it a cross? Who knows? But it found Warren McBean, who was in an offside position as he turned home. Let off for Truro. Newton. Newton clips it forward for Havant, appeals for throw, and that was very high on Aaron Pugh. I think it was an honest effort from Scott Jones, but that may have hurt Pugh, and he does indeed clutch his head. Scott Jones adjusts his hairpiece, the big blonde flowing locks. Ramsey lines this up. Hinshelwood runs over. Ramsey's ball caused a few troubles there, seemed to bounce over Sandencombe, and I think the keeper had to see it wide. Corner ball it is. True. Foraging forward, it's up in the air as Newton heads it clear. Martin can't get there. Affle might be able to though. Back to Marcus Martin. Well blocked. Martin again. Narrowly wide. Danger for Havant there as Truro press forward. Marcus Martin, 2 occasions, looking to add to his goal tally this season. It's Randy Taylor. Well worked. Yetton for Truro. Shots blocked. Excellent effort nearly from Joe Broad, but the block came in very timely. Feisty 50-50 going in there. It looked like 6 and 2 ones, but the red card comes out and Steve Ramsey goes off. They both flew into that. It's a 50-50 challenge, and Ramsey hangs his head as the referee, Craig Hicks, wasted no time in getting there and branching the red card. The Hawks are complaining. It's Danny Clay who's down, who's on the end of that one. Certainly a hefty crunch one in there. But Steve Ramsey sent off for Havant. They're 2-0 up, but they're down to 10 men, and a chance for City to capitalise perhaps now. And Pearce. Brian Barrett finds Jones, who's onside. Jones against Sandercombe. Jones gets there first, and that's 3-0. And that's the second goal for Scott Jones on his full debut. The trialist from lower down the Football League order has his second goal of the day, and the 10 men of Havant have extended their lead to 3-0. Mountain to climb now for City. Pugh beats Fogden to the ball. Fogden stealing in though, and he beats Scott Walker to it too. Where's Fogden's away? Pugh in pursuit, but Fogden checks on his left foot. And still, and a shot, it goes in! And it's young Perry Ryan from left back who grabs the fourth for the 10 men of Havant. The man recalled from a loan spell at Bognor Regis this afternoon. He took his place at left back for the hosts. He arrived right on cue there to dispatch Wegs Fosden's ball back into the far corner. And that's Havant and Waterlooville 4, Truro City 0. First change of the afternoon for City. It's Andy Taylor, the right midfielder, who's taken off late, and young Cody Cook gets his chance for the last 5 minutes or so here at Wesley Park. Cook sets Yetton free on the right. Can they get a consolation, City? Good ball from Yetton. Will it reach Martin? It may do with the mix-up in there. Affle now. Brought down surely, and a penalty is indeed given. Penalty to Truro City, and a chance for them to reduce this deficit as we walk into the final moments of this match. Walker for City. Dispatched well. Celebrations behind the goal among the Truro faithful. They enjoyed that. They've had their moment today.
Penalty for Truro in the 90th minute by number 3, Scott Walker.
And Scott Walker grabs his third goal of the season to make it 4-1.
The boys are down, really down. You know, we're not used to getting turned over like that. It's happened probably in my 6 years here twice, maybe 3 times. So it hurts. Boys are used to winning. You know, we weren't at the races today. We know it. It's going to happen a few times this season, but at this level we're going to get punished, and we were punished today.
How important do you think the injuries were today? Obviously yourself missing after getting injured on Tuesday, Andy Watkins and Barry, of course. I guess that had a big impact for a fairly small squad like yours.
It had an impact on numbers. I don't think it had an impact on the performance. We've got enough boys out there to do a job today. I fancied us with the side that we had to go and win today. You know, we've got a lot of quality in the squad. It isn't the biggest squad in the league, but geography defines it. It's never going to be. But in terms of the quality that was out there today, we had more than enough. Obviously, you want everyone fit and ready. You know, it wasn't the case today, but we had enough out there to win the game today, and that's why we're disappointed.
You said they had the bodies out there. Where do you think it was lost today? Do you think sort of not keeping it, not sticking up front, or just a bit more loose at the back? Where would you sort of pinpoint the main weaknesses today, Jake?
I think we were disappointed, and the gaffer was disappointed with second balls. I don't think we maybe picked up enough second balls across the pitch. I don't think we had the tempo and the intensity that you need at this level, and that we've built our success on the last 3 or 4 games. Just wasn't quite that sharpness, and I think that, you know, when you go 2 down, when you go 1 down after 2 minutes or whatever it is, you know, it took a hit to the boys, and we just never really got going after that. So it wasn't so much areas; it was more just the general sort of way the game went, the way we responded to things as a team. It wasn't what we used to doing. You know, it was one of those days today.
Games coming thick and fast, of course. Dorchester on Monday, I believe. I guess it's another chance to put things right straight away, I'd imagine. Yes,
brilliant. You know, you want a game straight away after that. You know, you don't want to sit on that for a week, think about it, get down about it. You know, it's great to have a game Monday. Obviously, they're coming off the back of a defeat last night, so they'll be keen to get a result. So, you know, we'll be bang up for it Monday. We know we've got to be better. We know we've got to be sharper, and I'm sure we'll come Monday much more ready and much more at it.
Fitness-wise, do you fancy your chances of getting a start on Monday?
We'll see. It was better than I thought Thursday. I did the warm-up, and it didn't feel as good as I'd hoped it was going to. But you know, we'll see Monday. You know, if I get picked, brilliant. if it's not right, then again we've got enough to get about and get the win. And to be honest, that's what it's all about. That was horrible watching that for 90 minutes. I hated it. So yeah, I want to get back out and help the boys out, but we just need to get back to the performance levels, and when the performance levels are there, I'm sure the results will come again.
Let's hope that ankle heals over the weekend. You could be back helping the lads on Monday. Cheers. Thanks very much for joining us, Jake. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks.